Canary HBAR ETF sees biggest inflow since May as Hedera stays in focus. And what's next? We'll answer those questions and cover the latest HBAR news in today's video. Welcome back to the Crypto Intel channel. If you enjoy staying up to date with everything around HBAR, please give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll never miss updates, price predictions, and market analysis. So let's dive in. The Canary HBAR ETF, trading on Nasdaq under the ticker HBAR, pulled in $989,000 in net inflows on July 2nd. The figure marked its largest single-day inflow since May 15th, according to Market Post's tracking spot crypto ETF flow data. Summary: Canary's HBAR ETF drew $989,000, showing Hedera still appears in institutional flow data despite weak price. HBAR trades near $0.075, with market cap above $3.29 billion and weekly gains holding firm. ETF demand remains small, but steady appearances may keep Hedera visible to regulated investors. The amount remains small compared with spot Bitcoin ETF and spot Ethereum ETF flows. Still, the move showed that Hedera continues to appear in institutional product data even during a quiet period for HBAR price action. One Market Post said the fund's consistency matters more than any one-day figure. That view reflects the current debate around HBAR. The fund has not produced large daily flows in recent weeks, but it continues to provide regulated exposure to HBAR. The ETF gives investors access to Hedera without holding tokens directly. Canary's fund page says HBAR holds HBAR and offers simplified exposure through brokerage and retirement accounts. HBAR price remains below $0.08. HBAR traded at $0.075212 on July 5th. Based on crypto market data, the token was up 0.75% over 24 hours and 5.67% over 7 days. The token's market cap stood at about $3.29 billion, while 24-hour trading volume was near $68.95 million. HBAR traded between $0.07433 and $0.077207 during the latest 24-hour period. The price remains far below Hedera's all-time high of $0.569229, reached on September 15, 2021. It also remains under the $0.10 area that has capped several recovery attempts in 2026. That gap shows the difference between institutional product access and token price strength. HBAR may improve access for regulated investors, but HBAR still needs broader demand to build a stronger market structure. ETF data keeps Hedera visible. Earlier Hedera price coverage showed that the HBAR ETF had accumulated $93.21 million in cumulative inflows by early 2026. The same report said HBAR became one of the few cryptocurrencies to secure U.S. spot ETF access. Canary's HBAR fund page lists the ETF's net assets at about $49.14 million as of July 2nd. It also shows a market price of $9.92. and net asset value of $9.89 on the same date. The fund charges a 0.95% sponsor fee. Its listed custodians include BitGo Trust Company and Coinbase Custody Trust Company, according to Canary's published fund details. These details matter for institutional users because custody, pricing, and access remain key parts of crypto ETF demand. HBAR gives Hedera a channel into traditional brokerage accounts, even if current flows remain modest. Hedera adoption story meets weak price action. Hedera remains focused on enterprise use cases, payments, tokenization, and decentralized applications. The project's governing council includes several major companies, while HBAR powers fees and network activity. Past coverage noted that Hedera has processed real-world asset activity and has drawn attention from firms looking at enterprise blockchain use. Even so, token price action has stayed weak for much of 2026. This creates a split market picture. On one side, HBAR's inflow shows that some regulated investor demand still exists. On the other side, HBAR continues to trade below key resistance levels and remains down sharply from past highs. At press time, the July 2nd inflow gives Hedera a fresh institutional flow signal. It does not confirm a price recovery by itself. Traders will likely watch whether HBAR can attract repeat inflows and whether HBAR can reclaim the 0.08 to 0.10 zone. Right now, the market is experiencing precisely that moment that is often noticed too late. While most continue to search for reasons why the HBAR has already risen, more experienced investors are starting to ask a completely different question. What if this is just the beginning? The history of the crypto market has repeatedly demonstrated one pattern. When fundamental factors begin to strengthen simultaneously with an improving technical picture, the largest moves usually occur after the first percentage points of growth have been surpassed. This is precisely why many analysts are now starting to view the HBAR completely differently than they did just a few months ago. The question now isn't, can the HBAR rise, but how big could the next impulse be? As of July 6, 2026, several factors continue to support a positive scenario. First, the market is gradually returning its attention to projects with real infrastructure value. After a period when most liquidity was channeled into speculative assets, investors are once again seeking projects that already work with corporate clients and offer real technological solutions. This is where Hedera continues to look particularly strong. Secondly, the ecosystem continues to evolve. Hashsphere remains one of the most discussed initiatives for the corporate sector, offering companies the opportunity to use private networks with access to the benefits of Hedera's public infrastructure. At the same time, developments in the areas of tokenization of real assets, digital identity, artificial intelligence, and corporate payments continue. Each of these areas by itself does not guarantee price growth. But when several fundamental drivers begin to operate simultaneously, the market gradually begins to reevaluate the project's value. Your plans, hopes, and expectations are for it. The best and most engaging comment will be featured in the next video. Just a reminder, friends, informational and news videos are posted on the channel every day, so you won't get bored here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're always up to date on all the latest news. And if you liked this video, please support me with a like. Your like is my motivation. Thanks to everyone for watching, and see you next time.